Mr. President, I think we can say that the $61 billion military aid package is now through, that you will now get it from the U.S. What is your message to President Biden, to the Congress, to the American people about this event, about this achievement?
Before the interview, you said that maybe it's a historic moment. Who knows? I think our children will know it in the future. But anyway, in this critical moment, I want to thank you for such significant support, very important support to President Biden, to Congress, to Mike Johnson, bipartisan support. Of course, bipartisan support. That is, now we are in such moment of so many challenges, so many difficulties. We are not afraid of it when you don't afraid when you are not alone. Yes, and the moment when we waited for these 6 month decisions, 61 billion hopes, I'm thankful to people of America. What I wanted to say, I'm thankful, not the first time, and I hope that you and the Americans will feel the result of their help, a result to save Ukraine and Ukrainians.
Let's talk about those 6 months. In that time, Russia has been pretty aggressive. They have been moving forward on various fronts. There's even been talk that they could have defeated you in this time. How close were you to being defeated? How important is it that these weapons from the U.S. get to you fast?
God bless, we will get it as quick as possible.
Is that important, that you get the weaponry, the air defense, the long-range missiles as fast as possible?
As fast as possible, otherwise they will push us back. It's true. Our people know about it, and Americans have to know about it. Now, this is difficult, challenging period, difficult mission for us. That's why not only to get as quick as possible, also to get those things what we really need.
Russia has to leave. Russia has to get out.
If we need security, but real, not rhetoric, but real, strong security in Europe, including Ukraine, like a part of Europe. I'm speaking about Europe, about geopolitical security, not only about EU, about Europe. So if we need real security, if we really want to have strong it for long days, long years, dozens of years for the security, future of our region, we need to put him and to move him on his territory. I think yes. If we need something, something similar, something, like always say, yes, we will give you NATO, but not NATO. We will give you some maybe invitation, but not real invitation. We don't afraid Russia, but we a little bit afraid that they will answer, and etc. If we will continue such dialogue, not strong, not sure, yes, I don't know if it's right in English. Yes, it's understandable. So if we will continue such way, we will have huge challenges with Russia.
In the House of Representatives, 112 Republican House of Representative members voted against you, voted to not have the aid go to Ukraine. You've been praising President Biden, etc. What do you say to the 112 Republicans that this is the correct choice, that the money will be spent well, that the weapons will be done, will be achieved, and that there will be transparency with all the purchases?
The part of Republicans being on our side, and I'm very thankful. That's why I said I'm very thankful to all the positions. Of course, we are very free, and Americans, and they can support Ukraine or not. Different people have different reasons, but mostly Americans on our side, and mostly Congress on our side, Senate, and it means the United States on our side. That's why I'm thankful. It's especially my messages to those congressmen who've been against. they have to know that this money go first of all to American defending sector. We need especially weapon. It's not the question of money. It's the question of weapon. Even they have to know that their productions will get dozens of billions of money. Jobs, taxes, everything will be in United States. Also, they have to know that the part of this money always go to other European countries, not big number, but anyway, even not to Ukraine, because there is some kind of weapon which we also need, which is in big deficit, and we need it, and sometimes the United States support this. It's always help their industries. It doesn't go to Ukraine. And the sword, when United States gave some money to Ukrainian budget, for example, to our defending industry, where we don't have with them, with Americans, we don't have secrets. All these technologies. We spend a lot of time, a lot of scientists and etc. Our Ukrainian guys, very clever guys, and Americans also, and UK guys also, yes, accepted it. So all these technologies we share with our American friends.
So transparency,
purchasing. Yeah, they have all this. They see everything. Each dollar which go to Ukraine, they know if it's military or straight direct financing of some our industries. They see everything. All this we share with our partners, with the United States. So it's not just to give something; it's also to get a lot back. That's why be sure that everything goes on the battlefield, supporting not only Ukraine army, defending democracy in the world.
President Biden has been heartfelt in his support for you. There is the possibility, I know you watch American politics, there is the possibility that former President Trump could become president again next year. And he has had some words, maybe not against, but questioning some aspects of Ukraine. Would you be able to work with President Trump if he is elected and is president next year?
First of all, I think you said very important small detail, not to be against. So I hope that he will not be against Ukraine. I hope this. And that's why if you are not against, it means that of course there is different views on some details. But if common view and common values, we have common view and common values, we can work, of course. And anyway, you have to know that this is the decision of the United States people, of Americans. They will, and we will work with any president they will elect. Of course, it's their rights, election, and that's why. And we will work with the United States anyway, because it's our strategic partner and the leader in the world.
I know you follow all global events, and I know you've been following what has been happening in the Mideast, the battle between Iran and Israel. I'm sure you watched as the US, the UK, French, other planes helped Israel to defend against Iran. I'll be frank, were you jealous? Do you wish all those planes were helping you here too?
We saw real effect when all the allies been together and defended Israel people after big, huge, massive missile attack of Iran. We saw it, and that's why I think it's, as if we want to be real allies, Ukraine and Western countries, they have to show the same on our territory, really. To defend to give us this air shield, to defend our people. I'm speaking about civilians. I'm not speaking about our soldiers, but we need support for soldiers also. But this is about the package and about the military. But if we are speaking about new technologies, air defense, real air defense, you understand, real number of air defense, real number of jets. If our allies have possibilities, and we showed in the case of Israel these possibilities, so if our allies have this possibility to secure us, to close our sky, so the question is not why, the question is when.
The casualties must be a huge weight, not just for you, but for all the people. Yeah. How does Ukraine go forward with your best and your brightest being lost? And how do you help to keep the morale, the spirit of the country up during these very difficult times?
That is the most difficult question for me. It's the question without real answer, because you can't find a real key to how to feel and how to control emotions and how to speak with the people who have losses in their families. No, there is no key. There is no key, and that's why there is no anything good in the war, anything. Except peace. And even peace is not for everybody, because somebody had big losses for them. Sons, husbands, wives. And that's tragedy. Children losses are the most emotional and the biggest tragedy for our families, of course, for the Ukraine. So how to go through this? Only understanding that if we will not stop Russia, they will kill all of us.
Kill all of you.
Yes. So and that is only one answer. How to survive Ukraine. How to survive our people, our families. That is only one answer. Emotionally, it's so difficult. It's so hard.
That's why you want this war to end. That's why you want this
to
stop.
We need to stop. We need peace.
How are you holding up, even with assassination attempts, plots made against you? How are you doing?
And now I'm just have to do it like our engineers, teachers, like our soldiers. All of us, what we need to, if we want our children to survive, Ukraine to be on the map, real Ukraine, not the part of Russia, we have to do our job.
So you're doing your job
I
right
think,
now.
yes, I have to do.
For your family too.
For my family, of course. I'm not only the president, I'm father.
Will you win? At the end of the day, will Ukraine win? Are you still confident that that will happen? Will you achieve victory?
We have to. We don't have alternative. I don't know the kind of this victory. I don't know the concrete day. I don't know how it will be. I'm not sure that everybody will be happy. But this day, I'm not sure because of the losses, like I said to you. But I know that we don't have any alternative. That's why we have to win, and we will.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you so much.